Hello. Sorry for being a little bit late. I was watching Nolia's stream actually, and at the very beginning she said that she thought that she maybe forgotten to like turn on her face. And guess what happened to me just now? I was about to like switch scenes and start talking to you guys, and then I realized, wait, you're not gonna see me. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this bullshit. For real, what is going on? Oh, but anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so loud. Anyway. Let us go. Let us go over everything. Boom! This is Clip Studio. It's the Clip Studio Paint. We're just gonna write down concepts and stuff like that over here in this canvas for now. Because I have no better way of doing it yet, at least. Yeah. So hello Rattle. Hello. Hi. What's up? How are you? Oh. Okay. So last time when we were playing HoloCure, for some reason, people really wanted to start talking about the game already. Hello, Dragon the Hedgehog. Hello. Hello. Even better. Hello. So we're gonna be talking about the game we're gonna be making, and let me go over the ideas that were said during the HoloCure stream that we had. Can you hear the music? You cannot hear the music. Now you can. Pum. Okay. Hope it's not too loud. Should be fine. Let me know if the music's okay. And yeah. So, finally. Last time, I think Floral gave that idea. Can I... Oh, I can't. Damn it, I cannot type, huh? Ah, now tablet broken. Okay, I see. Well, give me just a little bit longer, then we need to restart Clip Studio Paint, because it's not gonna work with the tablet if I don't do that. I forgot. I was watching Nolia. I have an excuse, okay? I have an excuse. I was watching Nolia. I did not prepare very well because I was watching the Precious Tree. So yeah. Remake Kumi is live, also hi, and Kumi says hi as well. I know Kumi is live, I just saw on Twitter actually, but I didn't know beforehand. But I scheduled this stream like yesterday, I think, so I had no choice. The time has been set, you know. For some reason the mouth is working weird. No, it's just my imagination maybe. Clip Studio, please work. Why did I put that in caps lock? Because you are excited! Yeah, of course! So a space-themed RPG with model children as side characters and weird and disturbing lore about your planet. Model children, VTuber friends, and viewers, possibly. As like very background characters, maybe not even side characters, but like cameos in the background, maybe some very small cameos in the story itself. Hard to tell. Paint. Just a moment for Clip Studio. I mean, it's not really like much needed, it's just to note ideas. But yeah, space-themed RPG, but I was thinking, do we do RPG actually? Because RPG is kinda basic. Do we go basic, or do we try to make it a little bit more interesting than just RPG? Because I am ambitious, as I said before. I like ambitious things. I would love to like make something quite different than a regular RPG, because I feel like RPG is a go-to for a lot of like indie first-time developers. Maybe that's a good thing though? I don't know, but I feel like the market is very much saturated with RPGs themselves. So do we try to do something unique about the RPG? Either by giving the RPG like a unique system, something that Omori did, for example, Or do we just add like some different kinds of elements to gameplay? Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah. RPGs can be ambitious. I know they can be, I know. But I like to think like, you know, that's what I mean. That do we wanna do a traditional RPG, or do we wanna go even further beyond? I feel like we should add something to that traditional RPG element of it, or mix it with some other gameplay genre. That's what I'm kind of proposing over here. Okay, I got it. There we go. Specialist is playing. I love Specialist. Let's play it from the beginning for you guys. Okay, wait. Everything got messed up again. OBS, chat. Okay, there we go. So, space. Ah! I can't write. Space. My writing is horrible. Space themed. Wait, this is bad pen for writing. Ooh, calligraphy pen. Oh baby. Okay, space themed RP. I can't spell. Space themed RPG. Chat and VTubers as BG cameos. My handwriting is terrible, don't look at it. Isn't it funny how I'm an artist, so I know how to like do lines well, I guess, but my handwriting is the worst. Oh Jesus Christ, chat, no. No chat, don't break. Okay, so I feel like the setting is like confirmed to be space. I really want to do that setting. Space, different planets, including my home planet. Oh my god, I just thought of such a stupid joke, because, you know guys, like the Sonic planet, it used to be called like Mobius, and lately what's been funny? Morbius has been funny for like a week, so I thought that we should include a planet named Morbius. But just because Mobius, I don't know, whatever. It was stupid. Gonna lurk now. Good luck with Masama. Thanks, Luis. My handwriting is the exact thing I learned in first grade, but ugly. I changed my handwriting. I remember specifically I tried to teach myself how to do letters differently than they taught me, kind of. And that's basically why I do the S like this and not like this, like how they teach it. This S is ugly, by the way. Ugly S. Inferior S. Very bad S. No. And that's kinda also why I write each letter like... I don't usually connect them like this. I usually write each letter separately. So I think the way they like want you to write is like this. Oh. Like this. I write like this, but ugly, very ugly. Yeah. There was an idea about my little space kitty being part of the game. His name is Cosmo, by the way. I know I just usually call him Space Kitty anyway, but he's got a name and his name is Cosmo and he's a bitch. But I love him. Doesn't he have like something like this on the head? No, I don't think so. I forget. Oh no, but he has something like this over here. And he's a bitch, yeah. He's like very angry all the time. Cosmo can be a part of the story. Ah. We love Cosmo, yeah. Cosmodeus is his full name, actually. I write S like that. I also use open BNP. Open BNP. Open BNP. What does that mean? Oh, you mean like this kind of B? That's an ugly B. And this kind of P? That's an ugly P. I'm sorry. I learned myself to do, like, yeah, less ugly letters, but I can't write them very not ugly like. Cosmo has a tutorial on PC, but Cosmo... Does Cosmo speak? Not really, you know? Cosmo is kinda silent, so I'm not sure... Cosmo could be guiding people to, like, somewhere important. To be honest, I need to think a little bit more about my own lore before before we do this. But I was thinking that the one helping me with like shapeshifting could also be Cosmo, and that could be Cosmo's thing. But I don't think I like that idea very well. I think that should be my thing. I'm gonna take it, yeet. Yoink, it's mine now. But I know for sure that Cosmo is the reason why I'm on Earth. Cosmo showed me this planet particularly. So I think he's been here before. Maybe he's the one responsible for the pyramids. Let's go, making conspiracy theories. There we go. There was, I think someone said that the idea about the story could be like big space war, basically. Space war between between space gangs. Space like different planets, yeah, but what if it was not like a space war, but like a space underground mafia? What if this was like the core part of the story? Like something is wrong and people know it, but they like it's all hidden. So at the surface everything seems fine, but later you learn that no, there are weird things going on everywhere. Some people are trying to cover it up. So I was thinking about something more in like this direction, and that would connect to my lore, which is I'm hiding. Let's see. This is space Rima, and space Rima is in hiding, right? Space Rima is very much in hiding because Space Mafia wants Rima's skin to sell to their royalty or whatever. Something like that, yeah. Space Rima in hiding here. Because... my god, I can't! Because... Space Mafia. And the heart, yeah. But I'm still thinking about that gameplay part though. because we know the setting is gonna be space. And we've decided kinda on an RPG, but at the same time, I want this RPG to be special and ambitious, as I said before. So I don't want the traditional RPG Maker, like RPG, which is just usually, like, you know, you have a typical menu at the bottom, you've got like your attack, your skills, magic maybe, and like weight. And that's the whole like system. Of course, you can also expand it very well, like what Persona 5 does, or what Omori has done with the emotional system. You can expand upon this basic RPG style of fighting, right? But I kinda want to make it a bit more than that. Either like connect it with some other genre to make like two different gameplay styles, I guess, or like change the system enough so it like isn't at all like this, but functions similarly. It's hard to tell, but that's kind of what I want. It's hard to explain what I want, I guess. I would like something unique though. Like what Undertale did, for example. Undertale did the basic RPG style of things, but turned it into an act or attack instead of attack, skill, magic. And the way that you avoid things is like a bullet hell. So it's like connected those two genres of RPG and bullet hell. Crafting system with non-deterministic outcomes. Non-deterministic as in you can't really predict what you're gonna get. Large-scale battles done tower defense style. Tower defense. That could be cool as well, but I'm not a huge tower defense fan, to be honest. Crafting system could be cool. I think it's also very doable for my programming skills. I mean, not really, because my programming is garbage, honestly, but I think I would understand how it needs to like work. I would just need to find a way how to write it, because that's what I don't know. But I think I would understand how it's supposed to work. I can help. I mean, I know, I have also like some other friends who are very good at programming as well. So I'm sure with the help of you and those friends, I can definitely do something cool. But I want to be able to also understand what I'm doing at the same time, because it's gonna be our game, but obviously I'm gonna be doing the most work here, probably. Also, if we manage to do something very cool, I definitely want to put it on Steam for free, probably, because it would feel bad to like basically monetize something that we worked on together, but only I profit from. That would be weird. I really need to like pay to put it on Steam, so only if we make something very good, or like passable, or like decent, like, you know. Maybe something rhythm-like, along the lines of Crypt of the Necrodancer. I do love rhythm games. You are very correct. Rhythm, cool. But you know what the problem is? And this is a big problem, guys. This is a big problem. I will do this on another layer. Big problem. Music. Music is a big problem because I can't music. Rima can't music. That is a big problem. Hello, Scanner. I don't know what to do about this problem. Either we find someone in our community who can music and will be willing to do music, or we need to pay someone. But I'm poor. Rime also poor. Which is sad, because if we want good music in the game, and we do want good music in the game, we need to either like find someone who'd be willing to do it for us and like contribute to this project, or we need to pay people, and I can't pay people, which is very sad, because I would love to just like pay someone a lot of money, get good work for it, and be happy, but I can't at the moment. Or I can't help with that. Yeah, it's okay, we can't be good at everything, right? But there is also another option, that Rime learns how to music. Pog. Because I would love to, honestly, but I feel like we shouldn't base our game on something that Rime doesn't know. Because I can learn how to do music, and I can probably do some music for the game, but if it's gonna be like a core element of the game, then it needs to be really good, and I don't think my music will be very good even if I learn how to do it, right? I can ask my friend who makes music if we can use his tracks. Oh, that would be cool, if you'd like to. But I would prefer it to be someone from the community, because, you know... I mean, music is a big problem, but maybe it's not something that we should, like, try to resolve, like, immediately, right now. Because I would love to learn how to make music, I just need to, like, get into it. That could also be a stream, like, somewhere in the development phase. Rime learns how to music. Great title, if I do say so myself. But, okay. Possibly a rhythm game. I do like rhythm games. Possibly rhythm elements. But I feel like if the rhythm elements would be a huge part of the game, we would need music first and foremost. And that's a problem. That is a problem. But RPG and music, I feel like also... I'm pretty sure it has been done as well. But maybe I'm wrong? It must have been done somewhere along the way. Must have been. What other game genres do you guys know? There's of course puzzle games. Which I think RPGs do already have a lot of puzzles, so we will definitely use some puzzle games mechanics. I can speak puzzle game mechanics. What else? Do we want some visual novel mechanics as well? Visual novel choice making? Do we want multiple endings? Choice making stuff? Multiple endings. Not a lot, but like maybe 3 or 4 different endings. What other game genres? There's also like point and click. That's a thing. Point and click. Which is basically like you can gather items, use them somewhere else. Which could be done in a traditional RPG as well, just not by pointing and clicking, but rather going to the place, finding something, taking it to your inventory, and later doing something with it, so that's actually kinda irrelevant, honestly. I once knew how to play a clarinet, but promptly forgot everything, including basic music theory afterwards. Yo, same, except I played piano. I played the piano, but I was never really taught very well how to play it. I would usually just memorize how to play a single track, and then when I forgot how to play that track, I would need to relearn it all over again, and that wasn't really like I knew how to music. It was more like I could remember how to music, but then I would forget how to music. Then I would know no knowledge then I would have no knowledge of music. And that's what happened, yeah. Because I feel like it was a me problem, because I didn't want to read the notes when I was playing. I read the notes like before, and I just memorized how it goes. But that also meant that I could only play like 2 or 3 songs at a time, because that's how much I could remember. And I would forget them if I stopped playing them. So that's cool, very cool. There's so many genres, oh my god, Steam. There's platformers, but I don't think we wanna do platformer things. Steam, help me. Show me your genres. Categories. Action, hack and slash, roguelikes. I don't think we want roguelike mechanics. Shooters, rhythmic, adventure, Metroidvania, which is like usually platformers. Actually, it doesn't have to be. What exactly is a Metroidvania? Is it something like that you have a huge world, but parts of it are blocked until you get certain abilities to unlock those like paths to go there? Is this what defines a Metroidvania specifically? I'm not sure, honestly. But that mechanic is cool. It's like, but it's also like, it can also be used in a traditional RPG as well, like Pokemon has that. Except they block you with a freaking little bush that you can't get through unless you get cut. So yeah. I'm not sure, this is a mess. Steam, what else do you have? Wait. I lost it. RPG, JRPG, team games, adventure RPG, action RPG, roguelike, strategic RPG, turn-based RPG, oh my god, strategic games, card games, board games, simulators, real-time strategies, turn-based strategies, tower defense, military games. I have no idea. Okay, that's gonna be a hard thing to figure out then. Okay, let me think about the games that I've played and what other like mechanics they incorporate in their own like genre thingies. I've played a roguelike that's rhythm based. I'm not gonna note it actually. A roguelike that's rhythm based. I've played visual novels which had mini games. Yeah, a lot of them had like elements of just simple mini games thrown in there. Most visual novels that I played had like the mechanics that they had were basically detectivistic. Is that a word? They were like detective novels basically. You could solve mysteries and yeah. What else? I'm not sure I'm gonna figure out something creative here. There are also survival games. That's a thing. Survival games. Let me just look at my game library over here real quick. Visual novels, Deltarune. That's a rhythm game. That's a typical RPG. This is a puzzle game. A rhythm bullet hell. Horror game. Life is Strange had time travel mechanics. Papers, Please is basically point and click. Platformers. My nose is stuffed. Why? Why is it stuffed? Amogus. What if we connected like a typical traditional RPG with a survival game? Would that make any sense? Would we even want that? I'm also a bit sick, my throat is killing me. Really? I think I was like a little bit sick for one evening as well. My throat was not in a very good shape, to be honest. Whoa. Whoa, what is happening to me? Hahaha, okay. Okay. What do we do then? What if, let me explore this idea. What if survival game with RPG? RPG survival game. Let's make it on a new layer. With a new color as well. Survival. Game. Space. RPG. Gameplay is very important to figure out early on, but it's also like very difficult if you want it to be unique. Survival game space RPG. So the setting would probably be like a lot of different planets that we go to. Boom boom, different planets. So what if, once we enter a planet like this one for example, we need to set up our base. Set up base somewhere. Survive. Battles. Take directly from RPG style. Goal on the planet would be to find information about Space Mafia. How do we connect finding information with surviving? I guess it does kind of make sense, because even if we find like a city, let's say we don't have the currency, for example, the currency for this planet, and I don't need to note all of this. I really don't need to write all of this. Even something along the line of resource management on a spaceship, for example. Yes, we could do resource management, like basically, yeah, survival. You need to eat, you need to drink. And other things like that, I don't know, keep yourself good temperature. Because yeah, let's say you visit this planet, it has a lot of like different cities, very future-like, futuristic, but like what you're gonna do, you don't really have, let's say you don't have currency that this planet has. Because maybe we live at a times where like space traveling is not yet very optimized. And it's not very easy to find a place that just, you know, converts currencies for you. So you can't really pay for anything, so you need to survive somehow on that planet, right? And each planet would have like a different style of survival, maybe? We would obviously make not a lot of those planets, maybe like four different planets to visit, or 5 maybe. And the main goal would be to like traverse this planet, at the same time trying to survive on it. If you get in battles with like wild creatures on the planet, then you get the RPG style battles. I don't know. Does it make sense? Is it a good idea? I'm not sure about it. But I'm trying to explore it to figure out if it is a good idea. I found all the items in Holocure. Oh, good job! Good job. I'm still missing like 2 of them. Found information about Space Mafia. I think that on each planet we would have like some sort of... Our goal would be to like find information about the Mafia, but before that we need to find a map of this planet. Map of the planet. We would like enter a lot of different places on it. Meet to is, oh my god, meet characters. Talk with them, find info. If you want, invite them to the party. Invite characters to the party. Each planet would basically have like a different storyline, and on each of those planets you would need to like survive or something like that. But the survival aspect of it is still like, I'm still thinking about it. We need hidden planets. Okay, hidden planets that we get to by solving some hidden lore thingies, right? But that's not what we talk about on the stream. Rattle, what do you think about the survival space RPG concept? I need some feedback. I feel so lost. I need feedback. Rattle and other people watching, please help me here. I don't know what I'm doing. If we do traditional RPG system and we connect it to space, what would be different? What could space have that enhances the RPG system? It would be perfect with a little bit of cosmic horror. Yeah! I mean, some planets may be more civilized than others, you know? Some of them may have like really futuristic cities, like this one for example that we just talked about. But what if this planet is more like, is more feral? Is feral the word? The word? Like more wild. Hello Flora Spring, hello EFC. What's up everyone, hope everyone's day is good. Harry, I'm gonna lurk for a bit, but I'll try to get back as soon as I can. Also, how was your day? My day was pretty good. I've been watching Nolia. I've been making a presentation that took so long to make this presentation that I was making. Oh my god, you have no idea how long it took me. I have no idea why it took so long. It's just a freaking presentation. Like, Jesus. But okay. So like this planet could be more wild, and therefore surviving on there would be like surviving hard. Here, on the futuristic planet where there is a lot of like people and stuff, you could technically just, I guess, go up to the inhabitants of the planet and ask them for money, like, you know, you could. I think that could be like, I kinda start to like this concept of survival game space RPG. I kinda like that concept. Sounds good then. Game dev, yeah! We're trying to figure out a game. A game concept. Right now we have survival game space RPG, which would be about going to different planets, trying to survive on them, but while also getting information about the space mafia that's terrorizing everyone. And it would also include information about some Rime lore. Would be probably connected to Cosmo. Cosmodeus the space kitty. And the what's happened here? Oh my god. Timeline, come back. Oh Jesus. No. Clip Studio, why? There we go. Okay. Yeah, it will be connected to Space Rima, who is hiding because Space Mafia. Connected to my lore somehow. But not about me specifically, but connected to me. Theming and some story bits will be like connected to my lore. And I would love to put some of my viewers and some of my VTuber friends like as background characters, as cameos in this game. But yeah, we're trying to figure out the gameplay aspects right now. And also this one. This is very sad because music, Rimexin music, Rime also poor, so can't pay people to do music. The music for the game will be a problem, but Rime can learn how to music Pog, and then we good. Yeah, we were discussing about like rhythm elements to the game, but I said that we need music for that, and we can't music. Unless we find someone in the community who'd be willing to like do things for us, help with this game, because we're doing it together, right? But yeah. That's how it be, that's how it be. We can't music. So far I don't think anyone can music here. Sorry, I'm starting to like this concept a lot about survival game space RPG. So basically it's an RPG, and we think about the RPG mechanics in a moment specifically, but the survival mechanics I think I've got figured out the basic concept at least. I think I've got it figured out. And we could also like split it into things like surviving on this planet is hard, but leveling up, for example, leveling up is easier. So you would need to like balance things out a bit more, like understand that okay, you can go here for a bit to level up some, but you can't survive here for long, so you'll need to get out or something like this. And I imagine there would be inventory management, and possibly crafting. I'm not sure if we're going ambitious here. Is it too ambitious? It might be. Oh, screw it, go big or go home. Let's go, baby. Inventory management, crafting, and items. After a while, you get items that help progress the story. That help progress the story. Boom. Maybe we should include party building and permadeath aspects like in Darkest Dungeon. Ooh, permadeath and party building, but party building, that would mean party building. So if we want a lot of members, a lot of possible party members, that means, unfortunately, because I know from Fire Emblem, that means that that each of the members that you can have in the party is very disposable. And you know what that means? That they can't really be a big part of the story. Can't be big parts of the story. Wait, you know what that means? That means Rime is sad. Because Rime likes making characters, and Rime wants each character to be special and not disposable. That's what the problem is. Because I have played Fire Emblem and I know how that permadeath works. None of those characters that could die each battle, none of them made like a lot of... none of them mattered a whole lot in the big story, right? They had their own like smaller stories and they were still very good. But it kinda makes me sad that, that they are disposable, you know? So I'm not sure about that. Kinda like encouraging the players to venture out. I mean like encouraging them to venture out in what way? Survival in space has me hooked already. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. Interesting. What else? What else do we do? I haven't played enough of Darkest Dungeon as well. I need to play more Darkest Dungeon. But I feel like characters in Darkest Dungeon are also like very disposable. And you only basically need them for like getting stronger. And I kinda don't like that because I want the characters to be parts of the story and I want them to matter and I want them to be unique, all of them. Not just in the way they fight, but also their character and their backstories. So I feel like permadeath could be a little bit, you know, sad. I should probably like, I would need to make a lot of different characters if I wanted permadeath, and if I wanted all of them to be possibly part of the story and unique and stuff like that, then we would need a lot of different pathways, and I feel like that's a bit too ambitious. So we either sacrifice the characters, like them being unique and part of the stories and so on. We either sacrifice that or sacrifice what? Or sacrifice this gameplay element, I guess. I feel like we can definitely do, maybe not like disposable party members, but we could do different party members, as in, for example, let's say you get your main character, let's say it's like this girl, real, very happy or whatever, but in the second slot, third slot and the fourth slot you could have either emo boy with fringe, he's sad boy. In the second slot you could either have the sad boy or you could have the fairy, whatever, with like dog tail and the dog ears and he's very happy. Stuff like that, depending either on which planet you decide to go first to, or just basically, I don't know, stuff like that. And same for the third and fourth slot, so you could have like total of 1, 2, 3... okay, let's say that you can just have... There's 6 party members for you to get. 6 members, but only 3 can be in your party. Can actually be in your party. depending on which pathway you choose or something like that. It wouldn't be as easy for them to die as in Darkest Dungeon, and it would influence the paths that the story can take. Rattle, but have you ever played Fire Emblem? Because I have, as I said. And in Fire Emblem, for example, a lot of people, if they lose a character, it's not the same exactly as in Darkest Dungeon, I don't feel like. But in Fire Emblem, if you lose a character that you like, you just restart the stage. Even if it's painful, I know I've done that. Even if I spend an hour fighting on this single level, if I lose my precious boy Ash from from the Blue Lion's house, I will restart the level because he cannot die. No. So does it even really matter at this point? If people will most likely restart anyway. Unless you really want it to be like exactly what makes the paths different. But take this into account as well. When do you know, like, when in the story the character dies? What if it dies very early? Like, let's say you have 4 planets to go to, and let's say that the story is linear, so you're going here, 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 in this order exactly. What if the character dies on this planet? What do we do with the story then? What if it dies on this planet? Do we branch out the story here to be something completely different and branch out the story here to be something completely different? What if he dies over here? Do we branch it out here as well? I feel like it's very difficult to do that, you know? I think it can be done, but it may be a bit difficult. Because that would mean that their death does not influence the story as much until the certain point that we say it does. Like, let's say there's the timeline, the character dies here, but it's not really important until this point. So that means that during this point in the timeline, whatever this character does is irrelevant to the whole story. That's what it would be. Then it can happen like that. Then it would be fine. But it's tricky to do. It's tricky. And we would need to think about such things for all of the different characters possible for the party. I am kinda liking the whole concept a lot so far. I'm willing to listen to Rattle still about that idea. If Rattle has any good points about it. But for now I'm gonna move on to the next thing. So we decided kind of about the party members. I really wanna get over to the characters already, but I shouldn't. Not yet. The overarching story, this is probably what we need to focus on. So we start the start of the story. Middle, the end. I was thinking more along the lines of certain quests having their own sets of requirements to start them. Character X, Y, and Z alive, quest A, B, and C completed. Okay, that makes sense. So, for example, if we do what I said we do, that we have one main character and 6 other like members to pull from, like 1, 2, well, whatever, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was I going to say? I mean, I understand what you mean. Okay. So if our main character goes with this person, this person, this person, quest A can happen. But if they go with this person, this person, this person, quest B, which makes sense. Okay, this is like paralogs in Fire Emblem, which happen based on which party members you have in your like disposal, and they exactly connect to their story like together. Non-linear. Also the possibility of free travel with resource management during flight. Non-linear. Yeah, okay. I would prefer this game to be a bit non-linear, yes. So if we have 4 planets, then we don't go like this. Instead, we choose where we wanna go. And if we also wanna change planets like mid thing, we should also be able to do that, I think. It's just a matter of like progressing the story on this planet. So let's say we get through like half of it. We don't need to stay until we complete like all of the things on this planet to do. We can go to this one and start doing things instead. Start doing things there instead, and I think it actually makes for a better story probably, because we could also do things like you get an item on this planet that helps you progress on this one, stuff like that. But it's not in a linear way. You can get like items here that help you progress over here, over here. You can go over here or over here whenever you want. I think this would make sense to do. Think of it as a web of different quests, not a storyline. I guess you're kind of right about it, because that's kind of what I was thinking as well. It all depends about like your choices where to go on this planet. For example, there's a bar, there's a, I don't know, there's a beach. You can go to the bar or to the beach. You find different info there, different things to do, different stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I was thinking the same way, that it should be like non-linear, but definitely things should happen like more organically. You can go here, you can go there, whatever. And it then would be like a web of quests, you're right. Okay, then I guess we can do that. Then we can do permadeath. Maybe. It's a maybe, it's still a maybe. It depends how we do the overall story. Because there needs to be an overall story still. And the story is not going to be quite linear. The middle especially. But the end and the start should be set in stone, I think. I mean, the end inks. Yeah. Start of the story. Start of the story in general depends on the characters as well. But the basic thing is that probably character learns that weird things going on. Weird things are going on. Character learns that weird things are going on. Either like gets parents kidnapped or whatever. Gets parents kidnapped. I don't know. Decides to maybe people are starting to disappear from their town, whatever. they feel like there's something weird going on. They want to figure out what the hell is going on. I feel like the best way to do it is like someone got kidnapped or something got stolen from them or whatever, or maybe more environmental things are going on, like, I don't know, creatures start dying. Something is up, something weird is going on, right? So we start to dig deeper. Perma-death resurrection is possible but really hard to get. Resurrection is possible but really hard to get. Huh. That is something to think about as well, yeah. That is something to think about because... it is space, but does the space setting really like allow us to play with death and revival? Is it really okay for us to do that? Because I feel like let someone die in the story and then bring them back up later. I don't feel like it's a good story if you do that most of the time. I think resurrections are a no. It's either permadeath or no permadeath. I feel like we go like this. The middle of the story is tricky because it can go a lot of different ways. We find more and more info, unlock different areas, and I guess depending on the dialogue choices, depending on dialogue, we get, let's say, ending 1, ending 2, and actually I should just write end 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I think 4 endings is a good number. With those endings, we will determine them. This number may change, it's just, you know, it depends on exactly what's gonna be happening over here. And it's gonna be connected to the characters that we'll make. It all needs to be connected, that's the thing, you know, that's the thing, that's what's scary about those things. It all needs to work with one another. If we include cosmic horror, then we can do that well. I guess so. Okay, Rattle, we'll think about this mechanic off stream, okay? What is our basic structure of the story? Weird things are going on, we find info about weird things, we recruit people, blah blah blah, unlock more areas, blah blah blah. We talk with people, and when we talk with people we make choices, probably. And some of those choices will lead us to the different endings, I guess. And probably some of those dialogue choices will lead us to different areas as well. And those areas will give us different info, leading us to different endings. That's what I'm thinking. So can we get to the characters, maybe? Like basic character stuff. Basic character stuff. Do we actually want a main character? One main character. And like 6 more to choose from. 6 more to choose from? Or do we not want a main character at all? And only characters to choose from? But I mean, there needs to be a start of the story somewhere. So we can either have one main character or we can choose between 2 characters at the start. So it's either a choice between characters, plus 6 more to choose from. Okay, actually there are a lot of options possible here. There are a lot of options because... Okay, oh my god. It can be like this. Choice between 2 characters plus 6 more to choose from. It can be choice between 2 characters at the start. Choice. Plus 5 more to choose and the unchosen character in the party. And the unchosen character. There can be 1 plus 6 to choose. 1 determined plus 6 to choose. Or then there can be 1 made with character creator. Which would make this character a bit more blunt, a bit more of a blank slate instead of actual character. Plus 6 to choose from. So I say it like this with the characters. Also, if we want to use your model children and viewers as background characters, then we need to make it space fantasy. It will be space fantasy, yes. I never planned to make it like space science fiction or whatever, because for that you need to know science a little bit at least. I want this to be a space fantasy, exactly, because I don't feel like that setting is very explored as well. Space fantasy, baby! I want that. Main character dev game over. Okay, we can do it like this, yes. Like Omori, exactly like Omori. Main character dev game over. And the story is told from MC's point of view. Okay. It can be like this, yeah. What do you think about the things that I proposed here? Either 2 characters to choose from at the beginning. I wouldn't want it to be like just a choice between a gender, but also like maybe the whole story thing. Actually, this would make things a bit more very complicated, probably very complicated. This is the very complicated stuff. This is less complicated, probably less complicated, but still complicated. If we want a choice between 2 characters plus 5 more to choose from, and the one that we didn't choose at the beginning, they come in the story later. Yeah. Or like this, 6 to choose, 1 plus 6 to choose. Easy, this is our easy option, and this is our medium option because we would need to make the creator. You think that MC should be more of a blank slate? Okay, so I personally don't really like blank slates as characters. Personally. When I played the Persona games, for example, I really did not like the fact that the protagonist didn't really have a personality. I would much rather them have a personality. If the character is a blank slate, it works for an RPG because it's an a role-playing game. But we would need to make the character creator for that, I think, because this is what kind of justifies it for me. If the character is a blank slate, which makes sense because it's gonna be making choices, and if we have a character that has a character already, I can't speak today. If we have a character that has a personality already, then we may make choices based on what we know about that character instead of what we feel like. That is true. But I really don't like blank slates as characters. Ugh. It's a difficult one. Okay, I'll think about it, but I think we can both agree that making this choice at the beginning is a bit too complicated to do. And it probably wouldn't be that good anyway. Yeah, so let's get rid of this one. You pick the dialogue options, you are putting yourself in the place of the character. I know, but I really don't like that, to be honest. I want the character to at least have some personality or like a unique appearance to them at least. I'll think about it. I know that you probably think more like D&D type of thing, because that makes sense, it is an RPG after all. Yeah, blank slates work well for RPGs. I know they do. But I still don't like it. I still don't like it. What if we make a character that has a personality and a story that we can give the character, but you still make choices for them, and you influence their personality basically after the point that the game starts. It has a predetermined personality, so it is still a character, but after the game starts you have full control over them, and they either go through their they either stay with a similar personality to what they had, or they change it drastically because of maybe the start of the game. You decide how if something happens at the start of the game, you decide how they react to that thing and how they move forward. Would that work? So then it's still kind of a blank slate. We would still give a lot of different options to choose from, but it has a predetermined personality that we can base events on. I have an idea, but we would need to discuss it off stream. Okay, we will discuss it off stream then. So let's leave the main character out of this for now, because we can't come to a consensus over there because of my personal hate for blank slates. But I know they work well, I know, but I would rather have them be... Oh, you guys know Link from The Legend of Zelda? He is technically a blank slate character, but I feel like he's still full of character anyway. I would kinda like to do something like this, where he has a great design. He doesn't speak much, you speak for him, but he still kind of oozes character. There is his like backstory told to you through journals and other things like that. I kinda like that way of doing a blank slate. And also, I don't really want to make a character creator. I love creating characters in character creators, but I feel like that's so much work. And I feel like this game is already quite ambitious. So, let's say 6 party members to choose from. And our settings will have 4 planets plus some hidden ones. The planets that are not on the map, as you may say, not on the radar. So definitely one person from each planet, definitely. One person from a hidden planet, I'd say. And our main character will be from one of the planets as well. So there will be 2 characters from the same planet. 3 from different ones, 1 from a hidden planet. Won't lie, I'm still loving the somewhat spicy outfit. Ambition is important first this game, then the world. I am very ambitious, but I would love to finish this game as well. And I would love for it to not take like years to do. So I feel like we skip the character creator. Let's do a blank slate Link style. I think that's a good idea. It's still a blank slate, but it's a bit more full of character than your typical blank slate. You could also do it like if the character has personality or some, at least a little bit of it, depending on your choices. If they're gonna say something during like cutscenes or whatever you have chosen before that and the way you respond will determine how that person will act later. So if you've been mean the whole game, then if the character acts on their own, they will be mean as well. How about that? About decades? No. Let's talk about true immersive VR. No. No. I think I've done a math error somewhere. It's MC plus 6 party members. So 4 of them could be from different planets. 4 of them from different planets, blah blah blah. 4 people, or not people, 4 aliens, I guess. 1 from hidden, and then 1 is MC, and we're missing 1, so I've done math errors, yep. So 2 of them would need to be from the same planet, okay. And some other probably from the same planet as MC. Actually, 2 of them could be from 2 different hidden planets. That's how we can do it as well. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Should we do basic character outlines or whatever? Or is it too early to do character development? I'm so excited for character development though. Am I part of the game? You could be. First of all, you can of course help make it. That's the point of it. We're making it together, so if you have any ideas, go for it. Second of all, I would love to put some of the viewers in the background and some of the VTuber friends. I would need to ask everyone permission first, but I'm assuming a lot of you will want to be put in the game in the background somewhere. So Luis, you could be in the game as a background character. Basically butterfly effects. Yeah, basically butterfly effects. We will have some of that, yeah. Before we do characters, we would need to do the planet settings, wouldn't we? Exactly how the planets are. Let's do some environment development. Oh my god. This is difficult, guys. We've got 4 planets, baby. So I imagine one of them is like futuristic, civilized, highly urban. A lot of like urban places. One of them is definitely more wild. I think feral is the word. God damn it. Right, feral. Full of space, fauna, and flora. And I feel like this planet would be probably for for furries. Do we do furries? Planet for furries? Furries planet. All different animal, human hybrids live on this feral planet. Nobody wants anything to do with them, so this planet is very uncivilized. I wanna be an NPC who constantly gets killed off. I'll keep that in mind, okay. So these are like the two very opposing ideas. What else could be on the other two planets? And also some hidden planets, but the hidden planets will be discussed off stream. This urban planet could be like a fake utopia kind of thing. Where it's supposed to be a utopia, but actually it's like a dystopia in disguise. You know? A frozen planet. Cold. Frozen planet. What would be on there? What would live here? How would the environment be? I feel like this is where our main character would be from. MC. Yeah. The fake utopia. That the MC starts to notice that the utopia is very fake. I feel like that's a good thing. By the way, I've talked about this before, but if we manage to do something really cool, I will put it on Steam for free so that everyone can play it. But only if we do something decent and we actually finish this, and I would love to finish this. I would absolutely love to finish this. A frozen fire that's constantly on fire. It would be perfect for Rima's homeworld. Oh yeah, my homeworld. One of those planets has to be my homeworld. I forgot about it already. So this will be Rima's home planet. Or will Rima's home planet be one of the hidden planets? Do you think? Because there will be like 2 hidden planets. Or 1 hidden planet, I'm not sure. Maybe 2. 2 is a good number. Devastated by some cataclysm, and you can find clues in the frozen ruins. Okay! Full of ruins. Like destroyed. Oh no. Mainly destroyed. Yeah. Can't type. Would there be any creatures? It would be cool for survival purposes because, you know, cold, you need to stay warm all the time, but there needs to be some fauna or flora because you need to survive somehow. It needs to be possible. Small population of survivors, okay. Small population of survivors. Rima is also a cool beauty with a fiery personality, brutal too. Do I have a fiery personality? I don't feel like I do. I'm a cold bitch. That's what I am. Okay, I guess there will be some kind of creature there. Rattle, do you think Rima's home planet would be, like, hidden? I don't think so. I think it should be accessible, right? The Rima's home planet has royalty over there. Royalty present. Rima is not part of the royalty, by the way. Some large beasts coated in fur and water-based horrors under the ice. Okay. Water-based creatures. I can't write. And fluffy yetis. And other covered in fur creatures. Rima's home planet, royalty is present. This is a beautiful planet. Beautiful. Not very urban. Very cozy. This one's very cozy. Mostly small villages. I feel like it could be a little bit comparable to medieval times, but in space, and a bit more, actually a bit less like how do I say it? You know, people were kind of stupid during medieval times, so little bit less stupid, more like friendly. No burning witches or whatever. But yeah, so it's not a lot of technology. That's kind of what I mean. It's mostly just like that. Yeah, not very urban, not very futuristic, but very beautiful architecture over there, and royalty, and mostly just small villages, and it's very calm, at least on the surface. And yeah, Rima's planet is of course a target for space mafia, because the inhabitants of Rima's home planet are very beautiful. But they still hunt the whole race for their skin. Is Rima the person who controls the royalty from the shadows? Nah. Also, we need to understand that these times that this is happening in, space travel between the planets is not very accessible, I think. It shouldn't be very accessible, not something that is very, like, easy to do yet. I feel like it's gonna be mostly this planet that the MC is from that can actually space travel. And I feel like this is the planet that will be causing the most trouble here, because, you know, futuristic. They have the technology to do stuff, right? This planet is destroyed. Maybe they have something to do with this. Or maybe it's one of those planets. You will never know, because those planets... See, this will be hidden from you guys. But definitely this planet will be the one that's kinda, you know, kinda responsible for a lot of stuff, because they are capable. So those planets, they can't really travel a lot between each other, like, but this planet has the accessibility to space travel. Rima's smile is too precious as she talks about brutal things. I like dark things. I do, I really do. They still hunt a whole race for their skin. Yeah, I need to think a little bit about that. But I think so. Because there's royalty, right? And yet there are like... It's not like everything's in one place, right? There are a lot of more like villages, small villages that get like, you know, destroyed by the space pirates or whatever, the space mafia. Yeah, we don't know a whole lot about those two planets that are in the back there. They are big, they are not very small, they are just in the back, you know? You guys understand, right? It's not how this will look. The planets are not this close to each other. I'm pretty sure that's not even possible for them to be this close, but... Maybe it just looks like that, I don't know. Space weird, okay. But this is just... Oh my god, what did I do? Hello, come back. This is just brainstorming ideas, right? I'm loving this, by the way. This is at home for me. I love stuff like that. This is complicated. Oh, it is. Oh, it's very complicated, Luis. What we're doing here? This is game development, baby. It's very complicated. And this is just concepts. I probably shouldn't involve myself too much as I'm already lost a bit. Don't worry, it's just concept phase. Everything will make sense once we decide on stuff, how it's gonna be. Right now we're doing mostly world building, then we're gonna do characters. We figured out the core gameplay, kind of course it's just the basic idea. We figured out the basic idea for the story, now we're figuring out the basic idea for the environments, and we're gonna go into the characters in a moment. Don't worry, Luis, don't worry, it will get more, like... How do I say it? Less complicated, basically. It will get less complicated the more we go into it. Right now, it's all over the place. So yeah, we know that Rima's planet has very beautiful aliens. This one has like fairies, probably. I want the aliens to be fairly humanoid anyway. Just because that's what I specialize in, and I don't want one race to be like very creature based, like too much of this. I want the aliens to be unique to themselves, like, but not too much. I want them to be fairly similar shape wise, fairly humanoid, basically what I mean. Because I don't know, I feel like it would be weird if my race is fairly human like. The fairies are fairly human-like, except mixed with animals. And then we've got like, I don't know, blobs over here or whatever. I want them to all be fairly human. Maybe a little bit different proportions or whatever. Like people from here could be long legs, or very short, maybe. But I want them to have fairly human shapes. The rest could go. You've seen my cosmic design, so you know how that's kinda gonna look like, how this race is going to look like, basically. With other races we can go definitely like different colors, different features that they have, different eyes. Something that makes each of the races quite a bit special. Let's get into characters. The basic... Stop! The basic characters. What the hell's going on? Hello? I wanna switch layers. No, not like this. What did I do? What did I press? I broke something. Delete. It's broken. Why is it like this? See, it's like selecting the layers instead of just switching to them. Why? Why? Stop! What did I press? I broke it. I broke the program. It's so broken. Is this your game? It's the game that we're making together. We're gonna be making it together. What did I do? Why did I break it? How did I break it? What's wrong? Stop. The hell did I click? I would like you to make the survivors of the frozen planet look most similar to Earth humans for reasons. Interesting. Interesting. We'll see about that. We can discuss it later off stream. Why is my program broken? What happened? No. Stop. Let me restart it and hopefully fix it. Wait. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'll restart it. I'll save the file. Let's call it game. Now we need to think about the title for the game, but that will come later, obviously. But God, am I terrible with titles? Close it. Close the whole thing. Oh my God! How did I break this program? How did I do that? Okay, it is relaunching. Oh, so I remember I saw you on Nalia's stream, so hi again, Remake. Yeah, I was watching Nalia. Yes, I was definitely. Okay. It relaunched. Let me open. Good. Where's G? H-I-J. Huh? Wait, open recent maybe. Okay. Okay, it's fixed. Bro. It is fixed. It worked now. Okay, let me have like a minute break to breathe because my nose is stuffed and I hate it. I'll be back here like in 20 seconds maybe, I don't know. Just a moment. Oh my God, okay, I'm back. My nose is terrible today. I can't breathe, I can barely breathe today. Jesus Christ, okay. We're back over here. Pretty human looking. Pretty human looking, possibly. I will not be able to read any of this later, by the way. I can't breathe, Jesus Christ. I'm not sure if I read it already. I'll be lurking. That's okay, that's okay. No worries, no worries. I'm not sure about What could we find here? Yeah, but if we want to make a Nolia cameo, for example, I think Nolia will fit this planet specifically, maybe. Mostly for fairies, but Nolia has a tree, and there's like tree things over there. Or one of the hidden planets, I'm not sure about those yet. It could be one that's more like fantasy themed or whatever. Specifically like fantasy themed. Okay, we've got the basic idea of the 4 environments. The last 2 I'll discuss off stream with myself and probably Rattle, maybe some of my friends as well. Let's go to the characters, leaving MC out of this right now. Let's do some basic character design. So let's say the fairy planet. I want the main character to be a girl, I think. Let's just say that main character is girl. Has booba, has hips, boom. Main character, girl, or whatever. Female species. Yeah. Just cause. Just cause I feel like it's a bit rarer to have the girl as the main character. Even though it's supposed to be a blank slate, kind of. It's still more common for it to be a boy, right? Let's do a girl instead. So I feel like the fairy planet will get a little fairy boy. Maybe not little, but you know, it's gonna be a boy, a little fairy boy. And I want this boy, possibly, this is just a concept idea, honestly, but I want this boy to be fairly like strong, but look like he's not. Very tropey anime thing. Gonna be fairly short, fairly small, like an animal, you know. Animals are usually smaller than people, not all of them, but he's probably gonna be based on a little mammal or something. Like a squirrel, for example. A squirrel. Now we want something that's a little bit more of a predator, I think. The proportions are off, but it's okay. Wolf boy would be very, very, very not original. But let's say it's a wolf boy for now, just to have like some sort of concept animal. Like, yeah, it's a wolf boy. His character is definitely wild in nature. I feel like this would fit the environment that he's from as well, because this is gonna be a wild planet where survival is like the most important thing, probably. So I feel like he's gonna be a bit more reserved towards people that don't come from the same planet. Probably going to be what's the word? Either very courageous to the point of like stupidity, or quite the opposite. I am not sure about this. Oh, skittish, I think is the word. Either skittish or like very courageous. Cheetah boy? Oh, cheetah could be pretty cool. It'd be very fast then. Cheetah boy. A little cheetah boy. And I feel like the people that will be living on the planet will definitely be like more furry-like than like humans with ears. They will definitely have like noses, probably a little bit more of a like fur everywhere, fur, yeah. Maybe, yeah, I want them all to be humanoid, like not too different, but maybe they will have like actual paws and stuff like that. Like very, very furry based creatures. I feel like the aliens from the MC planet will be a little bit more on the cyber side. Like they will have a little bit of cybernetic maybe elements because they are futuristic. So like the MC could maybe like have something on her eye that would help her. For example, see the vitalities of enemies, which would be like a lower reason for you to see HP bars, stuff like that. I think that's a good idea. Like eye sensor or whatever. Techno stuff. Boom. That's just connected to the planet that they are from. Wild, reserved, strong. Actually, with this character we could also go the other way and let him be the odd one out in their species and be energetic, very like youthful, still very strong, and actually like wants to meet strangers because very curious about other worlds. So like probably most of the species is like this, reserved. They don't like new people or anything that's like new that could be a threat to them. But this one is like different in that way. That maybe they want to actually like help and are excited about things from different planets. They want to explore. We could go either way. I think either way could work depending on what we do with the other characters. That would be character number 1. There's 6 more to go. Okay, I feel like the one from the frozen planet will be a girl. If we want them to be very humanoid looking, let's make them humanoid looking, but let's give them a bit of a different proportions than the humans have. I don't know, evolution reasons perhaps? He could have a typical cat personality, he could have. But wouldn't it be a bit boring to do a cat boy that's like a cat? Let's note it though, typical cat. Actually, typical cat would probably go with this one. Reserved, wild, strong, likes to hunt. Very proud. I feel like this fits like with the typical cat personality, and this on the other hand is probably like typical dog personality. So we either go with a cat personality, that's probably like a lot of the species over there, but we actually like help him believe that he should be on our side or whatever, or he's the opposite of most of this kind and he's like a dog. We'll think about it. Okay, so if we're doing the frozen planet thing, I want the human-like creatures, aliens, whatever, either have a very very short in general, maybe be short like this, little kind of chibi style maybe, or they are very tall and have very like long limbs. Isn't that kind of creepy? Very, very long. Doesn't even fit on screen. Scared of cucumbers, right? Completely irrational and throws stuff off the table. Of course, he can definitely throw stuff off the table. I'm not sure what you, Rattle, want from them, but I would definitely like to give them some sort of different features. I'm not sure what you plan, but I have a feeling I kinda know what you're planning. But so we either do like very human creatures that have different proportions, or we do creatures that have similar proportions to regular humans, but basically just like, I don't know, either have a different skin tone color, like they are maybe more pink in general, maybe have like horns or whatever, although my species has horns already. I'll tell you what later. Okay, so let's leave this one out for now. Time to think about it. Another one is of course my planet, so I feel like we do a boy from my planet because a girl, we have me to represent that thing. Let's do a boy from my planet, which could be very similar looking to me. So yeah. Our species is a very beautiful species. We have very humanoid proportions. It fits your world quite well. We've got a boyo, boyo. We've got a boyo from my planet to choose from, and I feel like he needs to be a pretty boy. He needs to be a pretty boy. Probably a lot taller than our main character and our boyo, cat boyo. Boyo. Yes, Luis, boyo. Needs to be a pretty boyo with huge abs. Huge, hard, rock hard abs. Let me pull up a reference. Let me pull up a reference for this. Dun 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 pa pam 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 param. It's loading, it's loading. Come on. I know it's a big file. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that is Rima, right? Why am I not moving? Hello? I'm dead! Oh no, wait. There we go. Oh jeez. Nah, I'm big. Big. I just got 3 collabs at once in Holocure. I did that as well. I don't have it on stream unfortunately, but I did that as well. Oh boyo, just like Rattle. Yeah! I mean, I drew him very skinny right now, but don't mind me. Oh, Rima, yeah, that's me, that's me. We're gonna base this boy's appearance on me a little bit. because I feel like we live in kind of like space medieval times on that planet. We don't have a lot of technology here, which is why I sometimes have a lot of trouble with Earth technology, because what the hell, guys? How did you all think about this shit? I will look respectfully. Yes. As you can see, this is not a lot of clothes. This clothing is very aerodynamic, and I feel like it should be like that for all people of our species. So justice for boys as well. No shirt. No, I'm just kidding. They need to have some kind of clothing, but definitely not. He's not gonna be like fully covered with clothing. No, no, no. That's not how we roll over there. With this one we can go a little bit more detailed, because I definitely have an idea of how our species looks like. I know because I've seen a lot of them, right? So yeah, our eyes are black. Our eye whites are black. So they are eye blacks. You get it? I hope you do. He looks so silly answering that. But it's okay, it's okay. We've got typical human noses and human mouths, but our skin is white. And we have star freckles. And he's gonna have star freckles as well, because those are very cute. By the way, I can't remember... Connor, what are you doing? Stop it, right now. Stop it. I can't remember, but what did you base it on? Also aerodynamic. What did I base it on? This outfit? Or this design? I didn't base it on anything, that's just how I look. Sexualize everyone, not only the girls. Exactly! Exactly! Okay, so I have blue eyes, but we can have different colored eyes. Most prolific... Prolific? Is this how you speak? I don't even know. Is purple? Purple and blue are like the pretty common ones. It's just like brown and blue for you guys. They are pretty common, right? Green is also fairly common. You guys have basically like 4 different eye colors, right? Kinda similar for us. We have blue, we have purple, we have yellow as well. Yellow is a bit more rare. I sometimes think Rime may not be so safe, so hopefully little Ryumi won't be corrupted. You'd be very surprised how unsafe I am off stream. Let's give him some thick eyebrows. Them thick boys. And a very stupid smile for now. He's gonna have like this, like chin like that. Big senpai chin. This is amazing. Stupid green, oh my god. I feel like... Okay, I have like hair like this, like straight. We can have fluffy hair as well. And I feel like he's gonna have fluffy hair. And definitely horns. Males have a bit longer horns. That's how it be. It do be like that. Big horns. And just a fun fact, these horns, their shape is like... It's like this, you know, from the base. So they are more like this on the head. But it's covered, this part is covered by hair, so you can't really see it. But that's their shape. This is what this line is basically. It goes like this. Also, most of our species has long hair, even the guys. Not as long, but like up to here usually. But this guy will be a bit different. And I feel like his hair will be like this. And I feel like he's gonna be the very weird guy. His head is huge. Rattle, my respect has gone up by 3. I feel like I would be surprised. Rima seems like a quiet, gentle soul when not angry. Also shy. I am very shy, that's true. I am extremely shy. That's very true. I'm still surprised I can even like stream, because I was always afraid of doing it. I thought that if I was going to do any content on the internet, it's gonna be like YouTube videos, because you can edit those. I was super afraid of streaming. Somehow I'm still here and I'm doing it. And I've embarrassed myself quite a lot on these streams. But I'm still here, somehow. It's thick neck. Because he's gonna be hot. We don't have ears, what am I doing? No ears, only horns. Yeah, and we usually dress in those colors, like black, purple and blue. It's just what we roll, you know. That's the materials that we have available on the planet, so most of the planet will be in such colors. Honestly. Can I draw muscles? What do you guys think? Can I? I have tried several times. And I fail every single time. Big chest. Okay, but I'm literally designing a character. I shouldn't be doing this. This should be like a basic concept of a character. But I'm having fun, so it's okay, right? Gonna have like something that goes like this. Probably. Like a belt, maybe? And some sort of like mini skirt, because why not? Because why not, baby? This is just a concept. I'm not sure. Maybe I will give him some sort of pants. Or maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Right now he's rocking a mini skirt that's open over here. Whatever, okay. This is kind of like a basic concept for this guy, but personality wise, what do we want him to be? We want him to be different than this guy, so I feel like he should be smug. I feel like he'd be very like egocentric, but actually like very smart. Maybe sarcastic. And a pretty good fighter. Pretty good fighter. I need to figure out, I need to remember what my powers are and remember what my race powers are, because I haven't been there in so long. I keep forgetting what we can do. Yeah. Pretty good fighter. Yeah, fighter. Or whatever. Whatever we do over there. I don't remember. I need to remember. Rime does not remember a whole lot very well, you know. These proportions are very like all over the place. But this is the basic concept that we have over here. He's gonna have a choker as well. Chokers are very common in our species. Everyone has chokers. And painted nails. Possibly prince, because there is a royalty. Possibly prince, maybe? Or like somewhere in the royal family, but maybe not quite first in the queue for the throne, you know. Maybe that's something he's very self-conscious about. He's egocentric but actually self-conscious, maybe? Self-conscious? He wants to be a king someday, but to do that he'll need to, like, you know, get rid of some competition first. Maybe he's plotting behind the scenes some stuff. And maybe he wants to uncover some of the secrets that the royalty has been keeping. That would be very cool to, like, overrule them. Huh? I think this is making sense. The main character should be pretty good with technology. Definitely. The main character will definitely be pretty good with technology. Because, well, they come from the planet that's very, like, technology focused. And they need to be able to operate a spaceship. And stuff like that. I'm starting to see the unsay-so in Rime. I'm loving it. Just to wait for the stream that we will be doing next week. Basically, I decided I'm going to do what Nolia did. Nolia did a best girl PowerPoint. I decided I'm gonna do a best boy PowerPoint. I kinda got that idea when she was doing her stream and I was watching. And I thought, well, how about we give boys some appreciation too? And I even joked about it in the chat, and Nolia seemed like she was pretty happy with that idea. She said she'd watch, and I thought about it after the stream, and I asked Nolia if she would actually be okay with me doing that, basically borrowing the idea or stealing, whatever. She said, yes, go for it. So I did the presentation, and yeah, we will be doing that next week, so you will see how unsay-so I can be for some of those anime boys. And actually, that's not true. I don't really get like that very much, but I can be pretty unsay-so, but not in the ways that you think. Probably, it's a bit different. Hello, Floral Spring. Made it back. What did I miss so far? You've missed a lot. I'm not sure when you left, but we decided on 4 basic environments for our planets, and we started creating characters, and we figured out that our MC main character is a girl, and she will be from the planet that's very futuristic and has a lot of technology, and basically is the one that allows, like, that has the possibility of traveling between planets because they have the technology for it. And they live in a fake utopia, which is actually like more of a dystopia, but everyone like kind of pretends that everything is okay, but the MC is not okay with it, and she starts to actually dig deeper. Yeah. Also, maybe I should bring the topic up. Do we want some LGBT representation in the characters? Because I would say yes, because they really do need representation. So like a few of the characters could be part of this. Like one of them could be non-binary or trans. I feel like I'm knowledgeable enough about the whole community to do stuff like that with the characters. I've had a few characters that were LGBT, and I feel like doing like 1 or 2 characters that are part of this community could be cool. I'm not sure if this is very relevant to the characters at this point, but I just thought I'd bring it up, because it could be very relevant to the character's identity as well. LGBTQ doesn't really matter to me one way or another in games. I see. I mean, I would not accept any people saying that, you know, that we don't accept the LGBTQ community, because that's no, that's a no from me. But I'm just thinking if we should like throw in one character that's part of it. Actually, why am I even asking you? If I want to do that, I will do that. I mean, we're making a game together, but still, the prince should be gay. The prince should be gay. You know what? He kinda looks like he could be pretty gay. Possibly gay? Possibly gay. Yo, Pog. Possibly gay. We'll see about it. I don't feel like we're gonna have any like romance elements or not too much of it, but just those things are sometimes very important to the identity of a character, how they act and how they, you know, feel. So it needs to be established before, whether they are part of the community or whether they are not, and in what way, you know? I like LGBTQ representation, just don't make it their main character trait. No. That's exactly what I'm saying, that it's relevant to the character's identity, but no, we're not doing it like that. It's not like it's not like that. We're doing a character gay. Boom, that's the character. Here you go. No, we're not doing it like that. See, this is most of the character, right? And this is just another trait. That's how it should be done. Rima is discussing her unsafe future as well. Shut up. Shut up. I'm very say-so. Okay, wait, I missed a lot. Best boys? Heck yeah! Yeah! I have like 30 characters on there. I may add more because I'll be honest, 7 of them are from Persona series. The other 7 are from Danganronpa, I think, at least. So what the hell? What the hell, me? That's a lot. I'm both excited and afraid of it. I'm hoping for 20% more say-so than usual. Maybe. We'll see about it. And I'm popping in whenever I have free moment for commentary. I see, sounds interesting. Seems like things are slowly coming together. I really like what we have so far, honestly. Can we figure out as to what type of game it would be? Yes, it will be a survival game space RPG, which will kind of function like that. You go to different planets and you try to survive on those planets because you either don't have currency or they are not very civilized, so it's like all just you and nature. And when you get into combat, then it becomes like more of a traditional RPG style of gameplay in the fights themselves, but other than that you do need to like survive and manage your resources and things like that. So it will be a combination of those things. And also like searching for information, which is like also quests, doing quests for people, things like that. I think that this concept is very good, we just need to execute it also very well, but we'll see about that. I agree with Floral, unless it's a plot point, it doesn't really matter to me. Yes, that's the thing, but it could be a plot point. It's a part of character's identity. So if one of them is gonna be LGBTQ, it needs to be mentioned somewhere. It needs to be like, you know, I mean mentioned. It doesn't need to be mentioned in the plot, but it needs to be known when we create the character, because they may react to different things differently just based on the fact that they are, for example, gay or trans. It's especially important when you're making like a trans character. But this story will not be about LGBTQ people per se, but it's just representation, you know. One of them just could be LGBTQ. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's more representation for the people. It's like similar with races of people. Here we have aliens, so it's kinda irrelevant, but you know, they can be gay aliens. What's stopping them, huh? What's stopping them from being gay? Nothing. It just depends on the character. So we'll see as we make the characters, but one of them could definitely be like part of the community. Or two of them. I don't know, I'll see. I think I'm pretty knowledgeable about how this whole thing works, so we'll see. On a scale of a penguin to peacock, how say-so are you? What is this scale? Define penguin and peacock. Define, please. Wait, I can't remember if peacocks fly. What are you talking about, Luis? What is wrong with you? Thank you. Just that I've read several stories and such, and that was just the main focus. I see, definitely unique from what I've seen. There is a lot of stories like that where LGBT is like the main focus of stuff, but it's not really like about that. It's just that when you make a character that's LGBT, the story doesn't have to be about LGBT like itself, but this character is a character, and if they are LGBT, then it's a part of this character. Not necessarily, it doesn't really need to be a part of the story itself, but it's a part of the character, and it may affect them in some ways. That's what this is about. This is not gonna be like a high school romance between two gay boys or whatever. We're not gonna have a plot point like that. No, no, no. I don't really feel like we're gonna have a lot of romantic plots anyway. Maybe some, a little bit, because I think that'd be cool. I like romance in games. But it's not gonna be main focus anyway. Definitely unique from what I've seen. I think so as well. I think so as well. I'm thinking. Okay, I think I thought. It's okay. We got like two basic characters from two different planets, and the MC kind of like planned. We certainly can have gay aliens if we already have bi undead. Oh yeah! Exactly! A penguin is a bird that lives in cold, frozen climates that is flightless, and a peacock is a colorful bird that has beautiful tail feathers, not in cold climates. Okay, cool. Now, tell me how. How can those two birds... How can they... like, represent a scale of unsay-so to say-so? How do they connect? Explain. Write a 10-page long essay, please. As a character, you can do one where they meet up with someone who has to prove themselves to their race or clan, and just add the fact that they're also doing it to impress a fellow member who happen to be of the same gender and such. Yeah, that is a good plot point, see? And it's not like the main focus. We're definitely not doing a high school romance. That's not our main focus, but it can be definitely like in the story somewhere. And it doesn't need to be like the main point, and it definitely does not have to be a main trait of a character, and will not be a main trait of any character that I ever make, because that's... bro. They need to be characters first and foremost. They can be gay as a secondary thing, right? Gay aliens, let's go! But not every single one of them, because I feel like that's unrealistic. And also a bit of a weird thing to do that I have a personal pet peeve with. But I understand. I also understand that it's very easy to make everyone gay, because there's so many different types of like LGBTQ representation Like, you know, there could be aces, there could be bi people, gay people, of both varieties, Jesus Christ, you know, boy liking boys, girl liking girls, yeah, as I mentioned, bi, ace, trans, both ways, male to female, and female to male. It goes like, there's a lot. So if you want to represent like a lot of the community, it tends to be like that you make most of the characters gay somehow, but it is a bit unrealistic, you know? Like, oh my god, when you read the stories about like like typically gay romances or whatever, let's say like yaoi stuff or like shonen ai stuff, the story usually goes like that. You have two boys that like each other, every other male in the story is gay. And females, they do not exist. No, none of them exist. That's just how it be. We don't want to do that. It's weird. That's not how world works. Okay, we have two characters. Let's move forward. Jesus Christ. We have two characters and a little bit of a baseline for the MC. Which the MC, because it's supposed to be a little bit of a blank slate, could be definitely like either like ace bi coded, but nothing confirmed because blank slate. You know. Okay, so we've got two boys. Let's go with a girl. We've got MC girl as well, but a girl. There will be a girl from this planet that I need to discuss with Rattle further because I'm not sure what to do about it. So we left her out of here. Actually, the other two characters that we want to do are from the two hidden planets that I also need to discuss with myself and Rattle off stream, probably. Or with my friends as well. And there is one left, right? One that will be from the same planet that one of the other characters, which I feel like should be... There should be someone from the same planet as MC, right? It's gonna be another boy? I feel like there should be someone from the same planet as our main character. Do you think, guys? Because if the main character is going to be a little bit of a blank slate, we need someone who is actually very connected to the world that the MC is from and can probably tell us a bit more about that world from their backstory, right? Am I thinking correct? Or is it gonna be a boy because the MC is already a girl, or is it gonna be a girl that has a very like different... I mean, the blank slate girl is not gonna have a lot of personality anyway, but like, what do we do? Because we have two people left for the hidden planets, I guess. So definitely one of them will be a girl. So we have a 3-to-3 boy-girl ratio. And then the last one, how about is non-binary or trans? One or the other way. Maybe do a cheetah girl and a boy from MC's planet. But I'm very attached to the cheetah boy already. I am very attached to the cheetah boy already. We have 2 more planets to go, you know. We can leave the cheetah boy as is. We can do 2 girls from the other planets. Or 1 non-binary person. Actually, I'm not sure about the other planets yet, but maybe we can do a trans person as well from MC's planet. Because it's the most civilized, so I feel like, at least out of the planets that we know so far, this one seems the most civilized, so I feel like the concept of LGBTQ would be most known in this on this planet as well. A non-binary person from MC's planet, or MC could be non-binary as a blank slate. How about that? How about MC will be non-binary and a little bit androgynous, and the girl that we've been discussing would be from MC's planet. How about that, huh? And we just give her personality. I think this would be pretty great, concept-wise. Do you have an aquatic-based world? Kind of, yes. If so, you can do some for that, especially if you can add some underwater sections for fishing or something like that. What do you mean exactly by doing some of that? What happened? Also, what is going on here? Wait, I think I've missed something. "5,000 words per page, Louise." How many words need to be on each page? Alright, Floral, I have it on Rima's non-existent desk by next Friday. Yup, I don't even have a desk. This conversation reminded me of that show from Crunchyroll. Which one? Which show? Oh no, is it the... Oh god, is it High Guardian Spice? No, it's not gonna be like High Guardian Spice, please. It's gonna be so much better, I swear, I have ambition. Please. It's gonna be so much better, please. Believe me. They rely on technology very, very strongly, so transhumanist tropes are fair game for us. Yeah, I think so as well. So what do you guys think? Do we do the main character non-binary because blank slate? Non-binary and androgynous? And the character from the MC's planet be a girl that's like very into technology as well? Or like maybe not into technology, but just a girl with some sort of personality. Do you think this is a good idea, or do we leave MC as the girl and do we do like a trans person from this planet? That is maybe could be like male to female or female to male. There are two options for us here. I guess non-binary also counts as trans, doesn't it? I think it does, yeah. Main character as non-binary cyborg. Okay. I mean, I think definitely most of the inhabitants of this planet will have some cybernetic, is that the word? Parts that they use to enhance like their sight and things like that. Their sight, their hearing maybe. Like a lot of, technology-based improvements to the human body, their alien body. They will definitely not look very human, and on top of that have like technology as well. And yeah, Floral, we do kind of have an aquatic-based world because we have a world that is frozen, and under the ice there is water and creatures live in it. Yeah. But the aliens, the technical like sentient aliens from this world, aren't very aquatic-based themselves. At least there is no plans for it quite yet. There are a few games that I've seen where you can travel in underwater caverns, both to get resources and just move to other islands and such, so that's what I meant, my bad. Okay, where you can travel in underwater caverns to get resources. I think we can do getting resources like this in this planet specifically. That's kind of like aquatic based, because there's just mostly gonna be ice there and water under that ice. So if we can get under the ice, and we probably will because there will be creatures there, then yeah, we could probably do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's do the main character as non-binary then, because it will fit our blank slate concept very well. Androgynous non-binary. We're changing MC concept. Here we go. No longer MC. So I feel like that means that we need to make a girl for our technology-based world. This is no longer MC, no longer MC, no longer MC, but it's going to be a girl. It could be a trans girl, maybe, or it could be just a regular girl. Does it change a whole lot? Honestly, in this case, I don't feel like it will change a whole lot. I feel like it wouldn't matter a whole lot. Unless to the backstory of the character, and that's basically it. Just to the like identity of the character, but yeah. Maybe an older sister of MC. Could be older sister of MC. But that would mean, imagine this, Rattle, because I'm trying to make all of the characters like possibly skippable if you don't want them in your party. If that's your sister that we're talking about, would we want to really leave her out of the party, or would she be mandatory? would we be like, yo, bye sis, I don't want to see you ever again, and just leave? Or do we make her a mandatory character then? Sorry, I didn't mean your game was going to be like High Guardian Spies. I just meant the conversation reminded me of it. I understand, because High Guardian Spies was like known for a lot of LGBTQ representation, but also done in a very weird way. I know, and also very bad plot in general. Like the world building wasn't done very well, so that's what we're trying to avoid here by making all these concepts right now. We're trying to make a pretty good world concept. A world concept that makes sense. Okay. Let's do it like this. Main character, non-binary, definitely. Non-binary, androgynous looking, so that it has the biggest blank slate possibilities ever. Another character from the same planet, girl. Just girl. Maybe gay, maybe bi, a little bit, I don't know yet, but a girl. Not trans, just girl. And we have like non-binary person from this world, and a girl, typical girl. I'm not sure if related yet, but girl. We've got 2 more characters to work with, and if I want one of them to be like trans or whatever, then I will make it like that. But if not, then not. It depends also on their planets, which are not existing yet. The concepts for them are nowhere to be found, not existing yet. So this is gonna be girl, and I feel like the typical girl personality is like energetic, girly, blah blah blah. We don't want that probably. Because I've had girls like that, and I think I've had enough. I mean that I have made girls that are like that, and I feel like I want a girl that's more like emo, maybe. Especially that she lives in a fake utopia, so I don't think she will be very cheerful. maybe she's helpful but also tired of MC's bullshit, so you wouldn't feel too bad leaving her somewhere to rest. It's your call to make. I feel like it should not be family. I think it should be unrelated, just a character that you meet and you can decide to trust them or to not trust them. Like someone that possibly shares your ideas, maybe someone that thinks that also weird things are going on, and someone who is willing to maybe help you figure out what's going on, but it's not like you absolutely need their help or anything like that. And maybe they are a little bit untrustworthy, a little bit sus, that's what I'm saying. Maybe this girl is a little bit emo, a little bit like cold, like not like reserved like this guy would be, and not like she's confident. She's like a bitch basically, like resting bitch face. That's what she has all the time. She looks like she's very unfriendly, maybe, but she's overall very good with technology, as well. But it's not like MC is also gonna be very good with technology, so not like this is very like needed or whatever for us. This would be like a very rebellious person, I think. Like someone who wants things to change and is very vocal about it. Like rebellious, sassy, kinda cold, kinda like, you know. What do you think about this concept for their character? And we have the MC be a bit like androgynous, probably not too very average height for both a girl and a boy, basically like I don't know, like 170 centimeters high. That's very much a height that both a boy and a girl could have. Very androgynous like body proportions. A lot of cyber parts. Like this is just a silhouette, but you know, definitely like a cyber eye thing that I mentioned to see HP and other thingies that help you like maybe analyze some enemies for their maybe weaknesses or things like that for the combat. This is just a lore reason for some in-game mechanics, which is very cool to have. Finger guns, literally. What do you think? Literally finger guns for this person. You're still higher than me. Oh, I'm so sorry. They could be a bit shorter. They could be. I think, as short as 165. That's an average height for a girl, I think. That's my height at least. I think I'm average, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. I've been told I'm tall. I don't know anymore. They could be a bit shorter, but definitely taller than this guy. Definitely taller than our cheetah boy. Likewise, Rattle. Okay, fine. They will be shorter. Fine. More like 160 centimeters. They will be shorter. But yeah, cybernetic. Very cool, probably. Not talkative, not very talkative. So we've got like this guy where we haven't decided whether we want the cheetah boy to be more like a cat or more like actually like a dog and be like the odd one out from his species. This guy is like very smug, egocentric. This girl is just rude, but she wants change. And she's probably very skilled at a lot of things because she's the type to act and not just say. That's how I feel about this girl. we're gonna have a girl that's probably a little bit more sweet, a little bit more girly from the planet, from the frozen planet. I just have not decided on the proportions or like the overall appearance of the species. So I haven't drawn her yet, but it's gonna be a girl, and she's gonna be probably a little bit more sweet. So I don't think we need this Rima visible anymore. It doesn't wanna disappear. Go away. Boom. So this is our 4 characters, right? 5 technically with the MC. And we will do 2 more, but they are from the hidden planets, which are not existing yet. And I think we should be slowly ending the stream. I'm 4 centimeters taller than you, Rima. Huh. You're still taller than... I'm kidding, don't do that if you don't want that. I'm not sure, I'm just saying. 160 is definitely like a reasonable height for an androgynous person as well. Maybe similar to my height, 165 would be okay. I don't know. I like short characters, I'll be honest. I think they're cute. But as a blank slate, I feel like they should be like very average height. Wait, Rima, have you seen the show? If so, what's your opinion? If you don't mind sharing. Also, sorry, still at work. If you mean High Guardian Spies, I did not see the show, but I have seen a lot of people criticizing the show. I have seen a lot of commentary on the show. I have not given it a chance yet, myself. I don't think I will. But I know kinda what it's about, but I feel like the show doesn't even really know what it's about, so, you know, that's what it is. MC, a little cyborg overloaded with useful gadgets. Yeah! Yeah. I kinda imagine them to be looking like Frisk from Undertale, like the main character from them, because Frisk looks very androgynous. But instead they will have like more human proportions, of course, and a lot of cyborg gadgets. I think that's very cool. Oh, I feel like this girl, by the way, will be very like physically strong. Probably stronger than this dude. This guy is just a show off. Like those muscles, all for show. But this girl, the real MVP here, probably. Very strong, very like capable. Good leader, probably. She'll be like a good leader to have. But she's just like a bitch from the personality standpoint. I kinda like this lineup, yeah, I kinda like it. We could give her like space buns like what I have right now. Or not, I'm not sure. We'll see. Just a design concept and personality concept right now. But I think that's it for the characters. Will you make her buff? I'm not sure if I'll make her buff, but she will be strong. Maybe I will make her buff. Like have muscles. But not very buff. Not very buff. But a little buff, maybe, yeah. She may get abs. Girl abs for the win, yeah. We can try discussing backstories for the characters a little bit as well. I feel like this girl definitely got like tricked by the government or something. Maybe she got framed? Maybe framed for some... Framed? I will not be able to read this, whatever. Maybe she got framed for some crime that she did not commit when she was younger and she has been in jail. and she either escaped from the jail and is now like in hiding, or she was basically released from the jail, and I think the first option is way cooler, so let's go with that one. She escaped from the jail and she's now in hiding, and she wants revenge on the government, and she wants to prove to everyone that this utopia world is fake, and she wants to uncover all the crimes and stuff that are happening behind the scenes. This guy, his backstory, we still have not decided on the personality for the guy. He can either be like a cat, total cat, or like a total dog, so I'll leave him for now. This guy, we decided already what his backstory is kinda is. Like, he wants to be the first one on the throne, and that's why he wants to uncover that the royal family is like wrong, but he's doing it for very selfish reasons, I guess. Oh no, wait, those two will be kind of similar backstory wise then. Isn't it kinda like the same thing, except that he wants to rule the thing and she just wants to get like revenge? Is it too similar? What do you guys think? Character arcs could probably be a stream in and of itself. Yeah, I mean, there will be a lot more streams to this like development stuff. But I'm just, you know, throwing ideas out there at the moment. Hi, see, I saw a bit of it and just wanted to know, what do you think about it then? Because yeah, I haven't given it a fair chance, to be honest. I've just seen other people commenting on it, and it was kind of a trend to hate on it. So yeah. So I'm not gonna say like the show is not the best, because I haven't given it a watch at all, but I have seen some scenes from it and it just seems like it doesn't really know what it's doing, that's all. Do you think that those backstories, I guess, or their goals that those two characters would have are too similar to each other? That they both kind of want to overthrow the government / royalty of their planet. Is this too similar to each other? She got convicted for a crime she hasn't done. He's just selfish. Like, that's different, but the goal of theirs is very similar, isn't it? Also, just a reminder that Cosmodeus, my little space kitty, could be also a part of things over here. And I was thinking that maybe Cosmodeus is the one that drags our main character like into this whole thing. Like maybe Cosmodeus wants the things to change, and the mafia to stop hunting my people because Cosmodeus is friends with me. Maybe that's why they like drag random people into seeing what the thing is actually like, what the world is actually like, and trying to stop it. Maybe Cosmodeus just, I don't know, does things to help behind the scenes, kind of. A bit similar, but you can flesh them out later, I guess. I guess it's a bit similar, but we can make it a bit less similar somehow. Because their motivations are definitely like different, but the goal itself is kind of very similar. Sounds like an interesting plot, not gonna lie. You could also make it like they have different views on running the government and as such, because a civil war of sorts, and you choose who to side with. Could be like that, but the problem is they are from different planets. So he's fighting the royalty on his planet, like, because he wants to be the king. That's all he wants, like. he's just very, very selfish. But she actually wants things to be better for her planet. So yeah, they can definitely like get in a fight about it if they are in the same party, if we choose both of them. They could get in a fight about it. But he doesn't really have a good reason. Oh, Jesus Christ, I turned off my not laptop, but tablet. No. He doesn't really have a good reason, he's just selfish. So I don't feel like there would be any reason for us to side with this guy. Unless what you say, we do what you say. We give him actually like an ideal to follow. So that there are actually like, yeah, different things. Except the thing is that he's fighting the royalty on his planet and she's fighting the government on her planet, which are different planets. Hello, Anya. Anya Simp. Hello, I'm new here. Hello, hi. What's up? We're making a character concepts for our little game right now. Okay, I'm waiting on the feedback for those two backstories. This guy, I have no idea what the backstory for the fairies could be. Oh, the Cura theme. Oh, lovely. Nice. Yeah. Will there be an epilogue type of thing where when you finish the game you see the results of your choices? Maybe. Earlier we thought about making different endings, so we could probably do an epilogue with seeing exactly what happened after those endings. I think that is a good idea. I think. Let me type that somewhere. Epilogue. Epilogue. And the heart. Okay. We'll think about those two. We need to give this guy probably a better reason for overthrowing the royalty. And if he has a better reason, then maybe during the story somewhere we decide which of them we want to help first. Then the other like gets very upset at us or whatever. But that's only if he has a good reason, because if he's just selfish and he just wants to be king, then there is no real reason to actually choose him over the girl who really just wants the best for her planet. You would be such a jerk if you just decided to help this guy like kill off his family or whatever, just so he can be someone important instead of helping this girl who has been in jail for a long time because of something that she hasn't even done. Like, you'd be such a jerk. Oh my god. Yeah. We also need like a reason for this guy to even want to join us. He needs a reason as well. There is no government to overthrow on his planet. So yeah. I feel like his kind maybe could be because they are the least like civilized or whatever. His kind could be very much like used by the space mafia for things, like they could be like enslaved, I guess. It's a very big trope that animal people are like enslaved by people to work for them. It is a trope, isn't it, by this point? But it makes sense though. In this setting that we've done, it makes sense that the furries would be like enslaved, captured by the mafia just to do dirty work for them. Maybe it's not about helping him achieve his initial goals, but about a character arc for him. Oh, you may be right about that. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe he has that kind of view. He wants to like be the king and overthrow his family or whatever. But then he sees this girl. If they are in the same party though, because they don't need to be, as we established before. You have the choice which character you want in your party. But if they are in the same party, then he can learn from her how bad actually their government is, and maybe his goal of just becoming the king will change to just helping out his planet as well as he could, which still may be connected to him becoming the king, because we're not sure what the royalty is responsible for on my home planet. I don't know that. Like, how can I know that? I have no idea what the royalty is doing over there. I've never been to a royalty palace. I don't know what they are plotting behind the scenes. But maybe he has some insider info if he's connected to the royal family. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this, by the way. I really think we've got a good concept going on. Maybe his reasoning is selfish, but it benefits you in a way where you can then help more people. The needs of the many choice and all. I guess so. Huh. But do we want endings where we just choose one planet to help? I don't feel like that's a good thing to do, where we just choose one planet to like help and we let the others like be bad. We want to destroy the core thing of the problem, right? So it's not like we will need to choose between planets which one to help and which one to just let it die. I don't know. Hahaha. Rimexin truly ambitious. Also, I've got 8 words of the 5,000 so far. Good luck, Louis, good luck. Maybe if you help him, he'll offer you better rewards and such in terms of gear, and while you help the girl you gain currency, but not as good gear. Kinda spitballing. It is a good idea, yeah. You're coming up with a lot of good ideas though, really ambitious. Oh, thank you, thank you. I feel like we're gonna think about all these ambitious things and then we will not actually finish the project ever. But I'm still having fun though. I hope we finish it. I hope we can finish the game someday. Because I'm really liking the concept. Maybe along the story somewhere, this guy actually learns that the royal family like does a lot of weird things as well, and he then decides that he wants, he changes his mind, yeah, basically. Like, he still wants to be the king, but for a different reason. But oh jeez. The timeline again. No, what are you doing? Stop! No, please. Oh, there we go. Do you want an ending that could be considered good? Yes, Rattle. Yes, Rattle. I want an ending that could be considered good. It would be not fun if all of the 4 endings that you can get are all bad. Can't save everyone, there's no gain without sacrifice unless you prepare really well. I mean, I don't know about that one. We're here to destroy Space Mafia, okay? If we destroy Space Mafia, then I'm pretty sure we can manage a happy ending there. Or at least like an ending that's bittersweet, that we accomplish something but like lose something else. But I don't feel like it would be good to like throw one planet, whole planet under the bus for another planet. That feels a bit weird. Like bittersweet endings should be more like one person sacrifice for a planet. That seems more like a bittersweet ending to me. One person sacrifice for a planet, not a planet for a planet. Yo, that's just the law of like the exchange, the equivalent exchange or whatever. We don't do that here, boring. Because I don't know if people would want to play a game where you can't really like win. Would they? I don't know. Yeah, this is really fun, just coming up with ideas for fun that may come true one day. I hope! I hope! Also to merge the two ideas. You can help both, but depending on which one you choose first, you get those rewards. Oh, maybe. Okay, maybe. That's a good idea. Okay, should we be ending the stream slowly? We're still missing like very core concepts for the hidden planets that I want to do off stream because, you know, they are supposed to be kinda hidden. Kinda hidden, you know, kinda special. I'm still not sure about a lot of things. I need to like sleep on it and think about it as well. But we've got some core concepts done fairly well. I feel like definitely the gameplay concept stays, I like it. I think the story concept stays, I like it. I feel like those 4 basic characters, I like them. They may change a little bit, depending on other things we add to the environment later and other lore that I think about off stream. Careful with violating the law of equivalent exchange. Edward might want to marry you if you continue. Marry me, Edward, but Edward's a child. No, thank you. Will we get to know the Mafia? Probably. Probably. Yo, what if one of the characters is from the Mafia? But they like don't want to be in the Mafia, maybe? One of the party characters you can get? Ah. If they were forced into the Mafia but they don't want to work for them. We still have 2 characters to like, you know, bounce off. There could be 1 hidden planet or 2 hidden planets, I'm not sure yet. The hidden planets are like a mystery to me yet. So, don't you remember the ending of Fullmetal Alchemist? I've seen Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So I hope you mean Brotherhood. And do I remember the ending? Not quite, honestly. It's been a while since I watched it. I mean, people play Mario Party and no one technically wins there. You win the game but lose friends, or you lose the game but keep some friends. Listen, but it's different. Guys, tell me from your perspective, if you played this game, would you be happy if the four endings you could get would be saving one of the planets and throwing all the rest of them under the bus? And along with that, all of the characters in your party, like there is no way to like help them all or most of them. Would you be happy about a game like this? I probably wouldn't be happy about a game like this. I'm fine with the endings being bad or like bittersweet. But if there's like no good ending at all, or if the game is just like, oh, do you like this character over this one? Help this character then. I don't know, I feel like you should put like some effort into trying to help all of them. Yep, I mean Brotherhood. It's been a while since I watched it. I don't quite remember. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it, as it would definitely give the player a reason to try again. I mean, yeah, but... it is a reason to try again, but... I don't know, I feel like it's a bit cheap. And a bit boring that way. I don't know. I'll need to think about it. You are right though that if that all of the people would like to get the good ending, I guess. If there are bad endings and a good ending, everyone would like to get the good ending, and some people would probably just look up the answers to get the good ending, and they would just follow that one specific route, right? Yeah, that's probably what would happen. There's also another way to do this, where where you're forced to basically do multiple playthroughs to unlock the true ending, or something like this. But I'm not sure if this is also like a good way to do it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, honestly. I would be happy so long as my enemies are also under the bus. Luis, no! Not like this! Oh my god. Oh my god, Luis. Oh my god. You can't do that! No! 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 Okay. We will be definitely ending soon, because it's been almost 3 hours. And we've done quite a lot. Maybe have a true ending be one after all the other endings. Maybe I'll do that, yeah. Because actually, I was thinking about doing it like this. If you choose like different things during the story, you get different kinds of informations, right? But if you want the true ending and to actually reach the Mafia, you will need all of the information. But at the same time, even if you get like all of the 4 endings, you, as the player, you know all the information, right? But the characters, they wouldn't know all of the information anyway. It's kinda like the zero escape thing. You would need an in-story reason why the characters suddenly know all of the information that they are not supposed to know. Which is weird. Or do we do it in a way where you can choose different pathways throughout the game, but they don't really determine whether you get a good, bad, or mid ending, I guess? But it's something else that determines whether you get this, or this ending, and it doesn't really matter like what characters you pick or what events you see, what info you get. Let's say that no matter what info you get, you will be able to like reach the ending, but other things that you may do or not do on this current path will determine whether the ending you get is good, bad, or mid. Or we could have different endings for each planet, specific planet. And it would be your goal to reach good ending on every single planet. Maybe? I don't know. This is difficult. Oh my god, why is this so difficult? Metagaming magic. We could do a metagame. it's a new meta to do metagaming. I don't know. Holy crap, I lagged for a minute, that was behind. Oh really? Oh jeez. I don't know anymore, guys. I need to sleep. I need to think about it. Different pathways would be nice, but yeah, I agree with not making it part of what dictates the ending you get. Okay. So it's basically different ways to reach the same ending, but things you do along the way may influence which ending you get at the very end. I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? that it wouldn't be dependent on the characters you choose or the info you see, but like the other stuff, I guess? I'm not sure. Now we see why it takes years to develop some games. Yeah! Anyway, I'm having my answers on all Fallout and Obsidian games. I've never played any of them, so that's good, actually, because that could be some input that I'm personally like missing. That I wouldn't think about because I've never played games like this. Okay, guys, okay. I think it's enough for today. I think this is enough. This is good. We good, right? Right, we good. We've done a lot. We've done a lot today. I need to think about it. I do like the concept that we have. I just need to figure out the ending, because I personally would love the ending to be good or like bittersweet, but not all of the endings to be like bad in some way. I don't know. I feel like it just breaks people's hearts if it's like that. Yep, a quest web where you need things from other planets to advance in the quests on each planet. There would be a sort of main quest for each planet that would determine its fate. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a pretty nice thing. Like the main quest for each planet, yeah. That would determine its fate. So, yeah, each planet could get like different endings, and people would need to like get the good ending for each planet to see maybe the true ending or whatever, something like this. Maybe it would be like pretty difficult to figure out how to achieve good ending on every single planet. Maybe some things that you do on one planet may affect the other in a like negative way or stuff like that. This is all like very, very difficult to think about, but there is a concept there, and that's what this stream was for. The concepts, the core elements. I'm very glad that we figured out what gameplay style we want to do, because I thought that would be the hardest part, honestly. But I really like the combination of a survival game and an RPG. We need to think about the RPG mechanics, but I feel like that's a secondary thing. It could be more of a traditional RPG since it's mixed with a survival game anyway. So yeah. Sorry if I couldn't be stay here for longer. It's okay. Would make things a bit simpler. Everything that we've done here so far is not very simple. My arms are breaking. Can you see this? Look at this. My arm is broken. Actually, don't look at this. You haven't seen anything. Somehow, my rigs are very broken, and somehow I have not seen, like I have not realized how broken they are. But look at this. This is horrendous. Oh my god, it happens to the other one as well. Don't look. No. My arms are broken. I need to go to the doctor. I need to fix them. The ending is a combination of all endings for each planet. That would be so complicated to do. How many combinations? People good at math. 4 planets. Actually 6, because hidden planets. We need to take the hidden planets into account. I'm not sure if we should even do the hidden planets. I'm not sure. Should we just focus on the main 4? I don't know about the hidden planet. I need to think about it. I would love to have some weird hidden lore, but I'm not sure if it won't just complicate things without adding much. I need to think about it. Not as broken, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Okay, Cosmodeus, please jump on the floor. Bye bye. Thank you, that's much better actually. Yeah, now my arms are not broken. at least. I was gonna say something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what. Well, anyway, whatever. I'm glad we had fun today, right? I had fun. They can be programmed in as just different blocks of text appearing in the epilogue. I guess so, you're right. We'll see. I can also do like some art pieces for each ending. I feel like if I want it to be something special, then I need to work for it. I did personally. Awesome. Focus on main 4 and have the hidden planets just be optional extra content, like for resources and such, just to keep things simple for the time being. Or maybe that's a good idea. I mean, the hidden planets are supposed to be very hard to access, actually. Like the epilogue of Undertale where Sans calls you. Oh, you're right. It was like that. Yeah. But I could make like some different illustrations for it as well. Maybe. We'll see. If I want the game to be special, I need to work for it. So we'll see. Right now we don't want to make things over ambitious too much. We already have, I think. But let's stay like this. Let's stay like this for a while. I'll think about it. Next stream from the game development, I have no idea when. Probably next week sometime. Maybe we'll focus more on the characters and environments. Maybe some concept art making, huh? I'm not sure what the process of developing a game should be, but that's what I would do. Just finish the concepts of everything. Go more into detail about stuff next stream. Figure out the characters, the environments more. I guess. I don't know. We'll see. But for today, thank you guys for watching. We had fun. Don't be overly ambitious coming from someone who tends to be very ambitious herself. Yeah, I know. I want this to be a big project, probably. It's gonna be so much work, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm glad you were here helping me. I had fun throwing ideas around with you. Are you free to hang out on a Discord call with me tomorrow? Probably not, actually. I actually don't really have time tomorrow. Maybe if I find some time, I'll let you know, okay? Today no, actually yes, it's after midnight. You're right. Probably not, yeah, sorry. I have a busy day today. That's also why we're ending like an hour earlier than usually. Because I need to go to sleep early because I have a day that's kind of packed full with things, you know. Oh, and there's no stream tomorrow, by the way. No stream tomorrow. Wima has a resting day from streams. Okay, that's it. I'm trying to end this stream for like half an hour now. So bye everyone. Bye, thank you. I'll see you. Bye bye.